G'day everyone, welcome to the Bothy. I'm Chris.
G'day, I'm Al.
The social media ban for under 16s has arrived, mate.
Yeah. It was a bit of a storm in a teacup, wasn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A severely downgraded storm in a teacup now, mate. So the media ban has hit. The Let Them Be Kids campaign has finally reached its crescendo. It's plastered all over our monuments, like here on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Nothing wrong with the campaign, mate. Actually, I quite like it. We're all for cricket and footy in the streets and backyards again. You don't see that.
No, you never see it anymore. No.
So
kids running amok in the street all times of night.
But there was a lot of hysteria, wasn't there? I mean, channels like ours, mate, we were doomed. We were told.
It did kind of head south for a while.
It did for a little bit.
So
yeah, we thought that was more content related though than anything else.
We do talk a lot of shite a lot of times.
We do. So the world didn't end.
No.
The beginning of the end didn't eventuate.
No.
The internet didn't go into meltdown, shut up shop or implode.
Mm-hmm.
None of that happened. The channels that said they were dead are still being watched. They're still creating content and they're still earning coin.
One thing though. So the government aren't known for like giving up so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So what say you that this has failed?
That hasn't failed.
In general, it's failed.
It hasn't failed. Kids may not be able to watch. I don't know. You and I weren't impacted.
Well, I mean, that one site you saw, you just have to put in a different date of birth and you're in.
There we go.
So if it's that type of thing, then they're going to look at this as a complete failure and, oh my God, we look so stupid, and then hit us with something harder.
So let's clear a couple of things up because a lot of comments came into our feed this week, which is fine. Do we agree that social media can have detrimental effects on all people and young people in particular?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Do we agree that there is content, influencers and influencers on social media the kids shouldn't be able to access?
For sure. There are so many of them.
Like this Flog?
Oh.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? What you gonna do? Uh-oh, he's mad. Uh-oh. What you gonna do, little bro?
Jack Doherty?
He is a dickhead.
You're a Flog.
Yep.
Yes, we do. We agree with all that. There are some good things in this ban. They've probably just gone about it attacking the arse rather than the head. But anyway, can we also address something else? We got a lot of comments about facial recognition, facial estimation, voice recognition, age inference that we discussed in our last video and we put forward as being better than putting forward your passport or driver's license. So a lot of feedback, particularly around facial recognition. So thanks for bringing that to the attention of the community. We appreciate your comments. We really do. Because we're not experts, right?
No.
If you don't feel comfortable providing a selfie or video, don't. As we said, you're better off not having an account. And in YouTube's case, you can still watch any program or channel you want as a guest, regardless of age, without restriction, unless it's deemed age limited.
And really, we don't care if
whether
if they don't want to sub to us, if they watch the content and you think it's okay, then just do that.
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit. We're just trying to get a point out.
It's fair to say we're not making a living off this.
No.
Alternatively, a lot of users are recommending using a VPN, which is evidently around $5 a month. Probably we should have one, but we don't. It might not be a bad idea for a lot of different reasons. So here's what Google describes as a VPN. Sorry if you already know. It's a virtual private network. It encrypts your internet traffic, masks your IP address by routing it through a secure remote server, creating a private tunnel that shields your online activity, identity and location from your ISP, hackers and trackers. Now, the Australian government has stated that they are confident that the social media platforms will be able to prevent users from using a VPN. So let us know whether you think that's true or not. Let us know whether you think a VPN is working. Do it anonymously, obviously, and we'll go from there. Now, The Age recently dropped an article on facial recognition. Here's a quote from that. Australia's social media lockout begins as teens face digital exile. This is all based on speculation of how the system will ideally work, but there are potential issues. What happens when a small, under-resourced or inexperienced social media company tries to comply and ends up with user data it really doesn't need to have? What about when crooks start making fake pages that look like verification screenings and ask people to send pictures of their passports? What if it's so easy for underage users to sidestep the checks that social media companies need to employ more intrusive methods? And that's a massive issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't think they're going to I don't think they want to comply with doing all that. It's only this country that's forcing it. It's such a small
Well,
sort of like...
According to Albo, there's another 15 countries about to employ it, including
Are the
most of
European
Europe.
countries?
Most of
Yeah,
Europe,
well,
yeah.
they're all a bunch
And
of
Asia.
flogs.
For the edge cases, the process should go smoothly, and if the platform is following best practices and e-safety guidance, they would not require them to give a scan of their ID to a company that's going to misuse it or store it improperly. Identity service would capture a video of the user holding their ID, check the details against government records, wonder how they got them, while also matching the face on the document, subsequently informing the platform of a pass or fail, and then deleting all the data. Don't know whether I believe it.
I don't believe it, mate.
So the 10 December threshold, where e-safety begins auditing the efforts, it's obviously too early to tell how things will go. But of all the things you might worry about, Facebook getting access to more images of your face shouldn't be one that you're worried about. So what's the impact in your house, mate?
Well, I've got a 16-year-old and two 19-year-olds. Virtually nothing.
No verification requests?
Nothing. My 16-year-old's got a few pals that are like 15. They're still accessing anything they want to. I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe they're just changing their age.
Maybe they've got a VPN.
Maybe they've got a VPN. I don't know. But my son saw one of his friends yesterday, and I said, I'd asked him to ask him if he had any problems. Nah, not a problem. Nah.
Doesn't surprise, does it?
It is early, so maybe it'll work up to it. But so far, so good.
We've got over 40 social media accounts in my household, mate. There is 6 of us.
Yeah, most of them are yours.
Funny that. No verification requests came in at all for any of those accounts. This did come through Snapchat though, and I'll pop it up on the screen. When I tried to log into Snapchat yesterday, first thing in the morning, I got this before I could actually view any of the photos or anything the kids had sent.
Welcome to Family Centre.
Welcome to the Family Centre. View their friends, see who they're chatting with, restrict sensitive content. Click continue. Couldn't bypass it. Click continue. Welcome to the Snapchat Family Safety Hub. Read it. Continue. A guide to digital safety. Enter. And now I'm in Snapchat.
No, you're in automatically.
Yep. Didn't ask me anything.
Right.
And it hasn't come up since. So I'm imagining I'm now safe.
Don't you automatically think that they already know you're of age?
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they have so much content on this shit. Like, they can just look at what we're watching.
I'm pretty sure you have to give your date of birth when you set Snapchat up, mate. I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, me too. It was ages ago. But like, I mean, they know so much about us.
Yeah. Here's a couple of commentators that have shown social media companies to have done something. TikTok, update our terms of service. Users must now be 16 or older to use TikTok in Australia. We'll use your age information to confirm it. Then you enter any age you like, hit enter, and you're in.
So they don't have any alternative age for that person anywhere. I thought they were checking on like Australia's website to see if that person is that age.
Social media companies aren't allowed to access our private information. They have to go to a third party to access it. TikTok, I've got a TikTok account. It has not got any of my personal information. I would not give TikTok anything.
They probably know everything about you anyway.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
so TikTok have done,
they're Chinese, aren't they?
Yeah. So TikTok have done something, or have they done nothing? Teens spamming Albo's TikTok to prove social media isn't working. Still here, Albo. The other thing that's been crazy, mate, in the last week is it's fair to say mainstream media have jumped on board with the e-safety commissioner and are pushing the ban as if it's the answer to the world's biggest problem. Here's a snapshot of the headlines in the last 5 days.
Oh, I know.
This has been crazy, mate. Change. Experts call on social media laws that the tech companies will play dirty. Revealed latest platforms targeted by our world-leading age limits. World-leading. This is going to change the world. Experts call on social media laws. Hasn't so far. PM, courage of Australians will change lives. Actor Chris Pratt backs Australia's smart social media ban. Fuck off, Chris Pratt. Couldn't give a shit. What do you think?
It's not working, mate.
The one present parents should buy their teens this Christmas, and it's a smartphone. Maybe we should just ban smartphones.
Oh, dear.
That Australia's digital age wall has arrived. Safer, calmer. What teachers and principals think about digital DJ. So common sense, you'll wonder why it wasn't already law. That's an article.
Oh, wait, now can I read this one? You'll change lives. Opera hails Aussie social media ban. Opera. If she's agreeing with it, you know it's evil.
Yeah, exactly right. She's probably paid $500,000 to say that.
Oh, dislike her.
Australia's free porn and violence experiment is finally over. Scary heroin-like reaction we must look out for in social media. And that's talking about kids having withdrawal symptoms like heroin. What are you going to do? Lock them in a room for 3 days?
They're not that stupid, mate.
Get the DTs.
The young kids are smarter than the parents. They can work a way around it.
I'm not on it, Mum. 6 books to help parents navigate the social media ban. Is that 6 books to help them to get around it? Or
really, there's 6 books. Oh, so someone's trying to make some cash out of it.
Why the ban gets worse before it gets better. It's a withdrawal symptom story again, mate. They did not die in vain. World-changing social media ban is live. Teens wake to social media free world. Smells like teen spirit. 90s style summer awaits Aussie families. Oh. It's all barbecues and footy, mate.
Yep.
Fantastic. Alternative social media platforms skyrocket on app stores as kids flock to non-banned sites. Who would have thought?
I know.
There's so many workarounds, mate. It's not funny. Now, fair and balanced, reasonable reporting from a couple of our newspapers. Would you call it that? No. Unbelievable.
They are trying to flog it like it's the best thing in the world, isn't they?
Herald Sun and The Age, be ashamed of yourself. Talk about one-sided. You haven't looked at the whole picture at all. Having said all that, not much has changed, mate.
No.
Let's be honest.
No. It's almost like the year 2000 where people were freaking out.
Yeah. Millennium bug.
I know somebody that bought this whole camping set out and went up into the bush to hide because he thought everything was going to fall apart.
Oh, my God.
He's not a friend of mine. He's a friend of a friend. But anyway, are they going to just keep pushing the narrative saying how good everything is? Or is the news actually going to start telling the truth?
This is their
anytime soon. I know that. I know, but it's early days.
This is 100%.
So maybe a couple of days later, they'll go, it doesn't seem to be working so well.
So we've had our fair share of views and comments this week. We've had an all right week. Not an issue. Subscribers were going down and then they've gone up, and now today they've flatlined again, and that's fine. You can see them go up one, down one, up one, down one, and that's okay. We respect people would prefer to watch anonymously than have to give up their personal ID or even send a video or selfie. No problem with that. If you want to watch anonymously as a guest and watch our content, knock yourself out. We're all for that.
Yep.
Don't care.
Yep.
Couldn't care less.
Don't mind us all.
Please let us know if you've been asked to verify due to your age by any social media platform. We'll do a follow-up show at a later date with all of your examples. So let us know what experiences your kids or kids that you know of have had. And kids, if you're watching, and a number of you have been, in fact, our number of watchers that are under 20 has gone through the roof. So
really?
There you go. Yeah. So if you're watching and you're still able to comment, please let us know your thoughts. If you're not able to comment, emailing us is a better way anyway, because then at least we're guaranteed to see the comment. You can email us at backyardbothyinfo@gmail.com. But for now, mate, it's a storm in a teacup.
Yeah, it is.
Nothing's happened.
Fully, man.
For users over 16 anyway. I'm not sure about users under 16.
Yeah.
We haven't got any, but the users under 16, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing as yet, no.
No freezing of accounts?
No.
No verification requests?
Nope.
No demands of anything different?
Nothing at all.
That we're aware of due to age?
Yeah.
Yep, there's still the AI ones. So let us know, everybody. What do you reckon? Storm in a teacup? We reckon it is. Hysteria took hold. And if it does what it's meant to do and the rest of us can continue as normal, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I'll get behind it. But so far, it hasn't limited our freedoms because we can still do exactly what we were doing.
Yep.
And it looks like our viewers can still watch.
Well, as I say, I was thinking it was the start of limiting our freedoms.
Yeah. It felt that way.
This is the first step.
And it could be.
Yeah.
Who knows what happens on the 29th or whatever it is once.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the fail was meant to happen. So they could go, we need to actually make it harder and stricter. And then a lot of people would be like, yeah, make it harder and stricter, forgetting that it's going to be harder and stricter on us as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels a bit like, I don't want to cheer yet.
What I would say, if anybody's still watching this deeply into the episode, is someone I know has a copy of a letter that went from the Australian government to a social media platform warning them that from 10 December, you must cease and desist with under 16s. It was a pretty heavy-handed letter, headlined in red and capitals and all sorts of things. Their lawyer, the social media platform's lawyer, replied to the Australian government pretty much saying, hey, guess what? We're American. We abide by American laws. Pretty much get stuff. Do what you like, send what you like. We won't be paying you fines. Play on. And they're probably right.
Yeah.
How can Australia enforce it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so far, they haven't.
They haven't. Exactly right. So far.
But like I say, watch this space.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, everyone, let us know what you think. Play on as usual if you like, or if not, just be logged out and surf as a guest, and no one will need to know your private information. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.
Bye.